Ciao and buongiorno. My name is Anna Piperato, or as the Italians would pronounce it, Anna Piperato. Join me now for a little walk around my adopted home city of Siena. And yes, this is a very steep hill. Andiamo. Su, 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 and up we go. You don't need a gym membership here in Siena because we have an urban palestra, an urban gym, as we walk up and down these hills every day, earning our pasta and gelato. Nearly to the top. And now walking down the main drag, the Corso, to one of perhaps the most famous piazze or public squares in all of the peninsula, the Piazza del Campo. But for now, let's enjoy some of the scenery as we walk along this road that has been walked upon by people for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's known as the Via Francigena, which was a pilgrim's route. So from the year 1000, how many millions of people have walked along these streets? Maybe not these actual stones, but the route has remained unchanged for nearly a millennium. We even boast the world's longest continuously running bank, the Banca Monte dei Paschi di Siena. The bank was founded in 1472 and it was at risk of collapse a few years ago before the Italian government saved it at the 11th hour. But can you imagine how much money has exchanged hands here over the years? It's always fun to look at the shops. And you'll note that I'm not wearing a mask right now, but I've got my social distancing built in with this selfie stick. However, my mask is right here so that if I go into a shop, of course I will put it on, and if I get to a crowded place, then I shall start wearing it as well. You can see in the distance there's a bell tower up there, and that is in the heart of Siena, in the piazza. I hope you're enjoying seeing these wonderful Sienese arches, this Gothic pointed arch along these buildings that have been here again for centuries and centuries. The golden age of Siena was during the government of the Nine, from 1287 until 1355, when Siena was at its political, economic, and artistic height. Can't not talk about the she-wolf. The she-wolf is the symbol of Siena and also of my contrada. I am a proud member of the Contrada della Lupa, the she-wolf. But what does the she-wolf have to do with Siena? Isn't that a symbol associated with Rome? Well, yes, it is. However, did you know that Romulus and Remus's story continued? After Romulus killed Remus and founded Rome on the 21st of April, 753 BCE, he wanted everything having to do with his brother to be destroyed, including his nephews, whose names were Ascius and Senius. Want to know more? Well, come join me and find out. But what is behind this rather magnificent loggia or covered archway? Well, this is what I promised you, the most beautiful piazza in all of Italy. Walking into this piazza always takes my breath away. And if you have anyone in your family from Massachusetts, this tower might seem a little familiar. Again, want to find out more? Join me. Not bad, right? There are things to be discovered all over the city, details everywhere. For example, what were those? What were they used for? And what are they still used for sometimes today? walking behind the Piazza del Campo. Now I'd like to leave you with a view of the beautiful countryside beyond. Have I piqued your interest yet? I sure hope so. Join me for a virtual field trip in Siena, or perhaps a bit further afield, like the castle of Monteriggioni or the towers of San Gimignano. And yes, even though Siena and Florence were bitter enemies for centuries and centuries, I love the Renaissance city and would love to take you and your students there. Hope to see you soon. Ciao!